Well, the community players of Southwest Wisconsin have been hard at work on lights, sets, costumes, and other preparations to make the production of Heidi ready for you to see this weekend. And from here, we'll head over to the Copper Top. Well, from here we're going to head out to the Copper Top. We'll see all that's going into lights, sets, costumes, all the work behind the scenes to make an enjoyable production of Heidi.
With just 2 methods what we're pulling on. That's BA. All right, as soon as we've got enough room, I'm going to drop it back down to the floor.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Halt!
Look at his head.
What's that for?
It's supposed. I think it was supposed to be. It was something from Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein. Okay.
A mummy? It was something.
That's probably Frank. I don't know what it
It's
is.
probably supposed to be Frankenstein. Being put together, maybe.
Yeah.
And now we're taking him apart. She really likes taking people apart. This is a hobby she does on the weekend.
Oh, him, okay.
I had fur coverings to go over, brown fur coverings over the shoes. Let's see, first, I think the first time I got them was for
My goat named Ray. Get your head on him. No, he's
Get your head in the game, man.
He's dead.
Are you rehearsing?
There's a bunch of top hats,
At the auditorium, yeah.
and there's some out there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do? What did you do? Oh, okay. Cool beans. Works for me.
There you go.
Oh.
Hello, good sir.
It's Mr.
Howdy.
Monday.
Where's your monocle?
Yeah, I'm not Mr. Peanut.
Right.
You could be.
I'm the Monopoly guy.
Where's your walking stick?
My walking stick. Trying to keep my hat from falling down. Yes, indeed, sir. Indeed. Ha, ha, ha.
So no monocle, really?
No. And no glasses either, because they wrong style back then.
Correct.
Yes.
One of the kids said it worked. No. Unless it was Ellie. She hadn't tried hers on yet.
11:30.
So it's okay. I'm not worried. But yes.
So this won't be as bad to remodel Amy as we thought.
No, I'll just put elastic
She's
in
going
the
to put
waist,
elastic because if I got to wear it up here anyway, otherwise I'll walk on it.
and then I'll take it in the shoulders. Okay. So it's
And it'll
good.
be fine.
We'll be good to go.
All right, I'm going to take it off though. I'm not going to wear it.
Okay, that's fine.
I
All
don't wanna walk
right.
around holding this.
And
Brandon, are you going to do lights today?
Yes,
Yes.
that's kind of the purpose of
Do you
today.
want me to leave the jacket on so you can see how the light?
No, I want you to be comfortable today. Costumes don't
That's
matter.
right. The jacket is fine. It's the skirt that's on.
No. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Whatever makes you most comfortable. Don't worry about costumes for today.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Watching the grass grow.
You're setting lights and sound effects?
I am currently setting the pre-show music, post-show music, intermission music, and scene change music prior to setting lights. Yes, I'm loading them into a theatrical Q Player app.
What is the app?
It's literally called Q Player or Q Player Pro.
Yeah, as in QUE.
CUE actually. Q is a waiting list.
Right, but
A queue is a
CUE,
target point.
yeah,
CUE, right?
Your
a
queue is okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. But you're also browsing costumes and props and stuff.
No.
I saw something up there. Anyway, let me see the.
He's pretending to be
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, I will show you the Q Player software since you expressed interest. Yeah, so we use specific Q Player software for video and audio things that happen on stage. It's called Multiplay. It looks a little bit something like this. Sorry if you can't see this very well. I've got my energy juice here.
Wow.
So you see a number of cues that we can filter in. We can set their pan, pitch, their volume, their duration. We can set cue numbers in terms of where these cues fall in the script.
Okay.
And then the soundboard operator simply has to hit go or fade. There aren't a whole lot of sound effects in this show, but there are a significant enough number where we have to use a cuer software to synchronize it with the lighting and the stage manager calls and things of that nature.
Would you consider this a high-end pro app, or is it kind of just like a everyman thing? Every person.
I mean, a little bit of both, honestly. It's certainly not a Broadway level program, but it is used in community theaters, children's theaters, mid-level roadhouses throughout the United States. It's a very common piece of software that's used to create a simple user interface where we always assume that the people who are running the lights and the sound during the show aren't seasoned designers or technicians. Often they're volunteers, stage hands, roadies. So we need to be able to simplify it for them where they can simply hit a button, whether it be a space bar, click something on here, and the effects will just do what they're supposed to do. So that's what I do, is I set all the levels, I design all the sounds, all the lights, all the video cues, and then I map them all to a button that the board operators will simply press when they are told to do so by the stage manager or myself.
Well, that sounds easier than it was maybe 20 years ago. It's just more efficient.
A little bit of give and take. Technology's certainly come a long way into helping us be able to do a lot more than we were able to do 20 years ago, but also we were much more limited in our technology 20 years ago. So at that point, the equipment may look more complicated to us now, but it was also doing a lot less in terms of translation from the designer's vision to what's happening on stage through the speakers, etc.
Okay, well, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the Coppertop Theater on Sunday.
Yes, it is.
And you're here, you're stuck here.
I'm stuck here. I live here. I'm the ghost of this theater. I have been dead for 30 years.
Hey, Mike. Ellie, you're gonna hit him like when you first see him. When you go jump on, what do you do?
Like that? And then say your line.
Now say your line.
Oh, I just want to wait until I get angry. Oh, I just want to wait until I get my hands on you. Just wait out.
Perfect. Good job, Ellie. That's how you need to be. You need to be angry.
Am I supposed to what?
So when you go to jump, yes, as soon as you knock him over and he starts yelling at you, you can even do a little hop, jump, and run off. Okay?
Okay.
You want to try it again? Okay.
So should I just walk in saying my line?
Yep.
Oh, I just want to wait until I get my hands on you. Just wait. I'll hit you so
Stop!
Andy. No one needs to see the stage manager. Kept hidden for a reason.
Hallelujah, which was,
Kill everything before that point. Yes, exactly.
and then everything after that point until we flip to the English side.
As soon as you hear English, we've gone too far. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
So that's what we needed,
Okay.
and then you want me to do white noise correction, which sounds like it has some garble in there too, probably just
It's
a codec and a
Yeah.
a translation issue between the codec, the software, and the VHS format.
Yeah.
So I will clean up the white noise. I'll clean up the distortion, and then I
you're
will.
done with this for
then
now.
I'll normalize it.
Right.
We're done with that. Pull it. You are the best.
Are you doing
Thank you.
looking for German or Austrian composers?
Originally,
what he's saying.
we're Strauss.
Yeah.
Jay Strauss. Yep.
And this is actually the Lacrosse Boy Choir from 1985, which I was in. I'm in this recording as a first soprano.
Yep.
So
So that is perfect. That's what I
Yeah.
need. I'll find the end. You're the best. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
for bringing those
Well,
in.
thank you for
Yeah, you rock.
doing the,
I gotta go.
doing
You're
the,
fine. No, you're
doing
fine.
the
I
heavy
gotta go
lifting.
get lights on for Talina Kasheta. Yes. Yes, we set that for you last night. I would like it to come up to the top of the brick.
I can't see that at all from here.
No, you can't, but from the very back with the reflection from the stage lights, it'll actually reflect the white light to look more blue, which is what I want, because since this scene happens in full light, I can't just rely on saturate blue color to mimic the appearance of water.
I like that hat. I think ignore the shaggy cow. But
Yeah.
are we talking that color blue?
Yes, that. And
Or-
as a matter of fact,
or
if-
aqua.
No, it actually, if you can mix them like that, that would be perfect. If we can get some gradients in there, that'll make the reflections even better.
But you don't need it on the top of either one of those two upper platforms?
I would love it, but it's
Okay.
not
I mean, if
absolutely
you-
required. Guys, can we go dark on stage for a minute? Kevin, can I get you in the lighting booth? That's a little in the way, but what's going to happen is if we were in full dark, I could use the actual blue moving light to simulate the water, but because we're in full face light with full stage light, I have to make that white so we can see those shadows. So what I really need is blue here,
Okay.
gradient blue here, so when the white moving light shines on it, it picks up those refracted colors and basically changes the color of the light just with the paint. So I don't have to saturate the light itself and lose the intensity. Does that make sense?
What about up here?
Your call on that one. I don't know all of the
But I'm
exact
saying, you want
physics.
like that color blue?
Yeah,
The blue?
yeah.
Kind
Blue,
of
blue aqua, gradiated if you
Crayon
want. Spot
blue.
it, texture it, do whatever you have to do.
Okay. But
You're
like,
the artistic
like
director.
the one I showed you.
I just make things turn on. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
If you can make that happen, that'd be amazing. Kevin, sneak time 0, sub 1 at full, please.
Bring good things to light.
Yes, we do.
You need a little tail.
I got a little. I got
You do have a little beard.
I
Yes,
have a
you
little
do.
beard.
You do. It looks great. You need a little tail though. They have just a little short.
I'm old Oreo.
There's a rumor that they're going to put spinach leaves on those so they can be eaten,
Yep.
Oh no, kidding.
So,
or something edible.
yeah, something edible. So, do you know why goats make bad storytellers?
Damn. Jokes.
They only have one tail.
Oh my gosh, that's
Hi.
actually.
Well, what about a horse and a cow?
Cut that out.
No, no. If you had a monocle, it would be
It's a dad
funnier, but never mind.
Sorry, it's the best I could come up with. They're talking about goats and tails.
Wow. Oh man, it's together.
Yeah. How hard is it to flip them?
Not hard.
Okay. Because that's,
The
oh,
shiny stuff though.
they're taller than they were last time.
Dang it.
We should only paint the half of the stage in front of the Alps and then up. Do you want brown? Do you want black? Do you want something that
Brown's
looks
fine.
like mahogany hardwood?
What he told me is that if we did green and gray the whole time, or like for the whole stage, then the back would be gray. But I didn't think
No.
that
Nice
no,
try.
it would be gray.
Nice try.
It would be gray.
Even Amy knows that's a horrible.
I
idea.
was like, yes, that would be fine. Okay.
Yes. But do you want us to make it look hardwood and mahogany, or do you want it to be flat black and then we can
If we can make it look hardwood, that would be ideal, but
She can probably, I'm sure she knows art stuff.
unless I'm an
Colin!
artist.
Don't you shake your head at me. You know how to do that stuff.
Did he tell you about these? Andrew?
We can paint
That's why
stairs.
she's supposed to paint them to look like rocks.
You can't, but
Stairs that are stairs made out of rocks.
Andrew's
That's
the guy
thought
who just told me
process.
we need to stop overriding Helen, and now he's saying make stairs and rocks.
Yes.
They need risers to close it in.
Yeah, I know, we do.
Any more jokes? There's a lull here.
There's a lull here.
Well, let me stop.
No jokes.
Kick line? Kick line?
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on.
You do the knee, and then the, yeah.
Do we need to...
I'll never make it in vaudeville.
Yeah, it has like barrettes almost.
Yep.
Okay.
And she doesn't need a hat. I don't think we have a hat for her anyway. So I don't know if you can do that with her hair because I don't know how long it is.
Yeah, I think it would do something.
Okay. Mike's hair, I don't know if you can do anything with it.
Well, I'll shiny it up for you.
That was quite a sigh.
All right, we're gonna get started.
Up about 2 more feet to Lena for now. Kevin, we're good. You can grab one of those extensions. Grab the thinnest one that you can. Amy, hang on to that. Okay, yep, stop right there. Amy's got her hands on it. Kevin, grab the female end, plug it into the male end. You know how this works. Birds and bees and all that.
This one?
That's the one? Yeah. Okay, that should be plenty. Talina, can you bring a flashlight over to us, please?
Maybe this light.
All right, and then we need to know what floor pocket numbers we have in here. 40 and 39, right?
Yeah.
Kevin, let's land in one of those. And
Yeah, that looks
I don't see a
totally
problem. I don't see a problem.
Don't throw it on my stage. I just swept.
I live in the corner.
That is the corner. Look, I found a glue stick.
Jeez, don't disturb the mother. She'll get mad.
So the question here is...
Too late.
Selena, how are we doing on radios here?
What?
How are we doing on radios?
Just 1 second.
Copy that. All right, Kevin.
57, 58, 59.
And he started at 20?
Did you start at 20?
Yes,
Tell him to address... Oh, stop! Whatever you
Stop.
just-
Whatever you did worked.
That was it. Tell him to go back. Last.
Go back to your last one.
They just flashed, so we got something.
They just flashed.
There is a difference between addresses and channels.
I didn't see.
Addresses are the physical
Yeah.
outlets.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay. Address 40 through 50 at full enter.
Go 40 through 50 at full enter.
That's it. Good job. We have a working chandelier and we don't need DMX to do it.
That's heavy.
Yeah, 97 pounds.
Painting the stage gray, sponging the green, because that will give us the ability to control how much there is of each color and where we want it. So,
And I do more of an olive green rather than green. There was
great,
a
great,
really bright green that was on the vegetable part that's
great.
kind of over the top.
Yeah, oh, it got repainted.
It did. Amy wanted it toned down,
Okay.
so
Well, that was really just kind of a primer coat anyway,
Yeah.
because it was bare wood.
it got toned. It was done nicely.
Yeah, okay. Did you paint it?
I toned it down.
Oh, okay.
Whoever did the green
All right.
didn't miss a spot by cracking.
Great. Yep. Oh, I wish we would have seen this and built this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
That's what a fish cart would have looked like.
It's not too late.
Back in the day.
I
Say
almost
what?
did the yellow.
Not too late.
Amy
Yeah,
said
true.
she
This is
envisioned,
Sunday.
well,
What is this? Sunday?
Amy said she envisioned a darker blue. And I said, well, I tried to tone down this fluorescent blue that they had it in. You know, it's like, oh, I don't think that color was available. But blue was expensive paint back in the day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. This day is the tech rehearsal day. It's called a dry tech or a wet tech, depending on which one we're doing at the time. It gets to be a pretty long day during big shows, but today it shouldn't be too hard, and Amy, Daniel, Talina, Kevin, and myself are going to work very hard to make it as painless as possible for you. What's going to happen today is we're going to have you run the show as normal, with one exception, is that myself or Talina or Amy or Daniel will be telling you to stop at random times. That's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because we're setting lights, we're setting sound, audio levels. The one problem with this is that it can get to be really long and tedious. In other words, if we tell you to stop and we're working on a complicated effect, it can take a little bit. You can relax unless we tell you differently. So if we say stop, stop acting, stop what you're doing, but stay in your general position, but you don't have to freeze, okay? You don't have to hold your pose unless we tell you to. You can talk, you can fidget, you can get a drink, whatever you need to do. We'll let you know if there's something special you need to be doing. If I or Kevin go too long, we will rely on Andrew, Talina, Amy, Daniel to let us know we're going too long. We'll make a note and we'll finish it. Andrew, can you help us with notes tonight?
Sure.
Thank you. Andrew and I have worked together for a really, really long time, so we kind of have this shorthand down on what's taking too long and what's not.
Brandon?
Yes.
You're taking too long?
Thank you for that demonstration. I'll kill him later. Because we still don't have full air conditioning in here, it may get warm. If you're getting too hot, if you're uncomfortable, if you need to get a drink of water, if you need to step out, if you need to use the bathroom, let either of the directors know, let myself know, let Talina know. The answer will never be no, okay? We care about you being comfortable. We care about you being safe. In the meantime, just try to be patient. Bear with us while we go through all this. Get ready to stop. Get ready to start. It's called to stop and start. And if you need anything, if you have any concerns, let any of us know, and we'll help you. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. It's great to see you all, and have a great rehearsal. We'll be talking soon. Places, please.
Places.
Talina, the stage is yours.
It's always the glow lights down backstage.
Yes, the glow lights are on backstage. The glow lights are on backstage, right?
Yeah, the glow lights are on backstage.
That end of that mountain is just, I think, is absolutely...
Everyone places and stand by to go for Act 1, Scene 1.
Because when you open the door, there will be people who will see pine tree even with the flag.
So why don't we move it more that way? We can move it this way. You want to move this way?
Yeah, because he says that you're covering up too much of the flag when you open the door.
Everybody here get a preset for how it looks and how it opens.
This is a shorter show.
It is. Are we doing your kneecap?
I really don't think this is gonna run till like midnight.
Yeah, I think you're probably.
I'm still gonna text my mom though because she knows how tech days go.
My prediction.
1 mile. Right now it is 3 o'clock.
Sorry.
I'm just going
What are you
to tell
doing?
Eddie right now.
I hope you caught all that.
Yeah.
Alright, Talina, final check. Are we ready to go?
We are ready.
On my count, go house out in 3, 2, 1. House is going out, stand by for house out, stand by to send actors to places. House is out, let us know actors on places. Good job, guys. Okay, listen, goats, my lovely goats. You guys are, I can't get a lot of light. See how dark it is right here? So when you come in, what I want you to do is I want you guys to scramble up here. You might have to back up a little bit. See where that green splotch is? Can that be your spike? So when you sit down right there. RJ, you're a little too far up. But what I want you guys to do is come up here and kind of stage in front of HEIDI. This shadow right here is about where I can comfortably light your faces, and everyone's going to want to see your faces because you're all adorable. So everyone get up here. You get up there. Make sure you're kind of grazing around as the directors told you, but always make sure your faces are towards the audience as best as possible.
Got another note.
Now you can listen to Amy and Andrew. That's what I need.
So when I also need Peter to be further in this when he falls.
Kevin, what's our face like?
We want to get you more center on that fall because it's lost, I think.
Yep.
And you'll be in the lights more. Allison, when you first come out, in order to establish your character as a happy, friendly girl, could you first come over and pat White Swan and be smiling at White Swan, and then go on with Peter? I mean, so it shows that you're a happy, sweet girl that loves her goats and things like that, and you're smiling. Because right now you're not cheering enough when you're coming up, but that's a good way to make you cheer, okay? So do that first and then go to the Peter, etc., etc.
Stay where you are, John.
Except for John. No, have John get off of there if you're going to move it.
No, don't. John, stay where you are. We're professionals. Selena, I'm just going to edge him. Brace yourself. Kevin, do you have clear line of sight on me and John from here? Steps back, breaks down, rear step down, re-spot.
2 second one in the wardrobe malfunction.
That's okay, that's good. That's what this night is for. Guys, we might have all kinds of notes and malfunctions tonight. Just be patient, relax. You're all doing a great job.
Alright, means take a nap.
How is tech going? Tell the truth.
It's it's going well. Just like with any tech rehearsal, it's basically trying to work out the last minute kinks and lights and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be, and that the audience can't see stuff backstage that we've kind of stashed away and hidden for the next scene. So right now it's kind of a stop and go process. So a lot of sitting around and waiting, but you know, memorize your lines. That's basically what we're doing back here. So.
Hi.
It's tedious, but it's worth it.
That's true. That's right. Yeah, we're trying to perfect the show, trying to make things as nice and run as smooth as we could possibly get it.
And it opens this Friday.
That's right. Oh boy, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Be there or be square.
They're still there. You might bump one. That's okay. Yep, you're doing a great job. Just get it till it's right off the floor. You don't even have to spike it. Daniel, since no one else is here right now, stop there. Can we get you out in the house and let us know? Selena, can we should be alive.
Let us know what?
I think we're going to be okay on that one. We'll find out in the next scene, but I think we just fixed the sightline issue.
Yeah, we're
Kevin, you can go house lights out, take us back to flat out, and let the program and that work well. We were moving a leg so that we couldn't see the edge of the office.
Oh.
No, I don't like that because that's what the little kids are in those. So I don't like. Oh, we gotta let grandma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello there. Hello.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, that is your hat.
I just asked who those hats were.
Jenny, weren't you saying you needed some top hats, like you were missing some?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, there
Yes.
was another top hat, but not that kind.
So
I heard you say.
you can.
That's where a bowler hat, my top hat would have worked.
This is the one you need.
No, that's the bowler I had.
So we can this one.
That's a fedora, that's a bowler, you need a top hat.
Yes.
Got it. Doozy. Oh, you're a goat. Amy, back up into the audience and make sure they look okay. Yeah?
There's a lot of, there's nothing on the go. That's because Brandon's standing in it. Okay, now that's better. Yeah, Brandon, move.
So guys, Amy, is it possible, I've been noticing this before, is it possible to move this thing a little farther upstage
Yeah, yep.
and just keep it there?
Yeah.
It's actually getting in the way of our face light. Talina, can you take this side from me?
Just let Glenn know, because I think he's the one that puts it there, so just make sure.
We'll spike it.
Yeah,
There.
let's say spike it.
Does anyone come into the pen from the back ever?
Only when we start for White Swan, and that's it.
Who's White Swan?
Right there.
Do you have room to get your little self back there and in there without hurting yourself? Yeah, you got all kinds of room. Right there. Can we spike this here, Talina?
Yep.
Thank you. And then now you guys, here's what I want you to do. As a matter of fact, I want this to be the general norm. Play as close as you can, everything, to that. Turn around, face the audience, you'll be in face light. Good job. Does that look okay?
Yes, that looks better.
That looks better. That's where we're good. We're good. After Talina finishes spiking, you guys can continue. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being patient as always.
So this is spike tape. This is what we call spike tape. And what we do is each of the set pieces have to be in a same spot every single time. So we put tape down on the stage that the audience can't see, and that tells us where to set it. So when we paint the stage, we'll paint over all of this, and then we'll put down one color tape for Act 1 and one color for Act 2 and write on it what set piece is which. So it's very fast, and we make sure that it gets the full amount of light it's supposed to get every single time. Yep, and it's very, like we can see it in the dark very well because we're standing over the top of it, but the audience can't see it at all. It's really cool stuff. Comes in a bunch of different colors.
All right, guys, come on out.
Heidi and White Swan. Heidi and the goat.
Oh, White Swan, come back, White Swan! Oh, you mustn't run away!
Unless you have a fan, otherwise it looks like you've got a fire, that tree that's catching on fire. Yes, if you're able to move it, then yes, I would say you could keep it. But if you can't get it to move, then it literally looks like that tree is about to catch fire.
Or use the tree for the rock scene.
All right, continue.
So there you are, and look at you, no shoes and no hat. You're as wild as a goat yourself.
Aunt Dada?
Of course, it's your Aunt Dada. Don't I look like her? Your Aunt Dada who's come to take you down to a lovely home in the city where you grow up to be a proper child.
Take me away now.
Certainly now. This
Now
minute.
backwards. Take me away.
Take me away now.
Oh, certainly now.
Stop moving.
This minute. Think of how nice it'll be in Frankfurt and all the things you can do and see there.
Frankfurt may be very nice, but I would.
Not yet.
Frankfurt may be very nice, but I would much rather stay here.
Oh dear, dear.
Now, hold on. Time out. But I would much rather stay
I
here.
would much rather stay here.
There you go.
Oh dear, dear. Come along now. There's your hat and then there's the rest of your things in your suitcase. And now hurry or...
So, this is how you keep your word?
Grandfather?
Yes. The same grandfather that you left Heidi with 3 years ago and said you would never be back.
But this is different. Why, there's not the one person on this mountain who would not be grateful for the news that I bring.
Well, take your
Cheat out.
accent and get up on the board.
Yep. Cheat out more, grandfather too.
It's a weird thing.
Heidi, don't back up. Let
Brigida.
Brigida grab you and pull you back. Again, people don't generally back up in real life.
I'll bring her this far and then you come back.
Yep.
Looks more protective that way.
there's not one person on this mountain who would not be grateful for the news that I bring to you.
You may take your news to anyone you like. I will have nothing to do with it.
Oh, yes, you will. Heidi is now 10 years old and knows nothing. And she would not let her learn. You don't send her to the school or at her church. And now she's my own sister child. I am responsible for what happens to her. She must come with me to Frankfurt. I know, or as well. Oh, grandfather, don't take her Heidi.
Oh, grandfather, don't let her take Heidi from us.
I tell you, I'll not give in. I have everybody in the village on my side, and if it's in your mind to bring us to court, I think twice about it, for there are certain things you would not like it to hear.
You stay there.
Stay here.
And I say, what thing?
Oh, things my sister told me about you. Like, oh, you drank and gave it away your parents' farm, or how you can't be sent home from the army.
Be silent! Go! Be done with you! I never want to see you here again! With your hat, your feathers, and such words on your tongue as you come here with today.
Yeah, you're gonna stomp around in front of her like you're ticked off. Yep.
Oh, Dada, how could
Nope.
you?
Angry. Oh, Dada.
Oh, Dada, how could you? That was years ago. Grandfather's no longer like that. You hurt him so.
Yes, Aunt Dada. You've made grandfather very angry.
Oh, he will soon be all right again. Come now, we will miss our train.
But I'm not coming.
Heidi, don't be so obstinate. You saw your grandfather was angry, and I heard what he said, that he did not wish to see us ever again. He wants you to go away with me, and you must not make him angrier still.
There's not so, Dada.
Oh, if you do not keep out of this, you will be the one who finds herself in the court. This is none of your business.
I will go talk to grandfather. I'm sure that he did not mean for you to take Heidi.
Come along now, dear. Just kidding. Now, come along, dear. If you do not like it in Frankfurt, you can come back again. And by that time, your grandfather will be in a good temper once more.
Can I see Frankfurt and be back here by tomorrow?
What are you talking about?
Time out.
Back here by...
Normally I say go up or down stage, but now this time you guys got to go further back because you guys lose light.
Yep, sorry.
I know that's fine because you're not you're filling in, so you're doing good.
And Glenn, be pulling her by the arm.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I see Frankfurt and be back here by tomorrow?
What are you talking about?
Backstage, quiet down.
Now, come along.
But I must go back and say goodbye to Peter.
Oh, we have no time. But when you return home from Frankfurt, you could bring him something nice.
What could I bring him?
Oh, you must think of something.
And for Brigitte and grandfather too.
Oh, yes, of course.
For Peter, a large piece of cheese, so we won't punish the goats when they run off.
Oh, that would be nice.
And for Brigitte,
Oh, how about the soft roll of white bread?
oh,
So Allison, we need to work on your delivery on this part. Okay. Well, Brandon's still lighting it. Okay.
Hello! This weekend, we would like you all to come to see our production of Heidi. It's a heartwarming story about a girl who's living in the Alps with her grandfather and is taken away to live in Frankfurt, and all kinds of things happen while she's there. And the question is, will she ever get to go home? But we're trying to pull all the stops out for this production. We bought this beautiful period 1880 couch for the show, and have been decorating and doing things like mad. So this weekend, July 28th, 29th, and 30th, tickets are $5 at the door for everyone at the Coppertop Theater in Risson Center, 1200 Highway 14 West. Hope to see you at the show.
Well, that's a pretty shade of Pacific blue on that equinox. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you'll come back next week and every week to see what's going on around Richland Center, and make sure you see Heidi.